Hello, my name is Matthew and welcome to this video about accessing Kingston's heritage online and some great websites to use. Now, in the video before this one, when we looked at the British Library, I showed you some Anglo-Saxon documents. And obviously you can't talk about the Anglo-Saxons and the Normans without talking about the Domesday book. Now, this website, opendomesday.org, is probably the best of the Domesday websites that I've come across so far. Very easy to use. You can search it by place or by person. And so we're going to start typing Kingston in this search box here. And we're going to scroll all the way down to Kingston upon Thames. And there we go. And what this does is it beautifully displays where Kingston is using Google Maps, and then it will give you the data. So we know it's Land of the King, and in the time that it was valued in 1086, it was worth £30. Now, this is a wonderful thing to use. You can search not just for Kingston, but some of the other areas around the borough. I'm pretty sure that Tolworth or the derivations of Tolworth are in there. And it is just a wonderful thing. I can get distracted for hours and hours looking up place names in here. Now, moving on, one of the other websites I wanted to show you was Archive.org. Again, it's a non-profit website, and it is storing up thousands, if not, as it says, millions of free books, free information that is available. If you are looking for historic texts, books that were published in the early 20th century that might be out of print, it is definitely worth seeing if there is a digital copy on archive.org. Again, you can do a quick search there, and when you search for Kingston upon Thames, it will give you hundreds and hundreds of results, so you do have to filter through slightly, but a fascinating book that I think is on there is this one here. It is The Charters of the Town of Kingston. Again, this is a book that was published in the early 20th century. It is no longer published. It's very hard to get hold of, but following on in our sort of medieval theme, you can leaf through this book, controlling zoom, full screen functions down there, however you like it. And this particular book will give you the texts of the charters of the town issued by the various king, dating right back from the first ones right the way through to some of the more famous ones by King Charles I. Now, the other thing that it's worth searching for on archive.org is for famous people. And one of the more famous residents of Kingston is Edward Musbridge. And one of the things that archive.org has on store is not just texts, but it also has images. So when you look through here, it will very quickly show you what is available in terms of some of the images, some of the publications around him. If you have any sort of interest or are looking to research this sort of famous person from Kingston upon Thames, then definitely look at archive.org. So for instance, you can bring up one of these images here. Now, just as a point, it will show you who the sort of the parent owner of the image is. So in this particular one, I think it is the University of Pennsylvania. So they do come in from all over the place. But archive.org is definitely another wonderful website to go to. Again, you can very easily get lost in the thousands of articles, entries, books that it has on there, and it will take you through to some very modern publications. You might find some real things like the Kingston Guardian on there, but all you need to do is just go onto the page, start searching, and it will throw you up some really interesting finds. Okay, so those are the two videos that I wanted to show you in this video. Thank you, and see you in the next video.